Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to Boardwalk Hall and the famed Atlantic City Boardwalk in southern New Jersey for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action, and the anticipation for this bout has grown as the week has gone on. A lot of talk behind these two. Now it's time to walk the walk. Lennox Lewis is making his way to the ring right now, and he does so with an attitude that belies his in-ring intensity. Butterbean's making that final walk that separates man and warrior, soon to be embattled there in the ring. Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round one underway. And gets rid of that body shot. A well-placed left hand up top. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Lennox Lewis. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. We know this guy we're watching tonight has a straight right hand. What does his opponent need to be aware of defensively?
Well, two things. How long is that right hand? If it's a really long one, you better not pull back. You're still in the path of the punch. You have to be able to judge that kind of distance.
Well, he really digs in when he decides to throw that uppercut. Good job. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Good work defensively by Lewis. Plus, he landed that counter punch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he drew it out of him, and then he timed it beautifully.
It's tough to assess, but Butterbean's cut may look worse than it actually is. I mean, all the blood is spraying everywhere.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly right. And you just wonder, and I know this isn't supposed to play in, but you wonder if the judges in close rounds, if they get influenced by that look.
Rock'em sock'em robots right from the start here, Teddy.
No defense, just pure offense.
Keep the distance. Lewis is ripped by an uppercut. Great work offensively, landing that combination by Lewis. Lennox Lewis is almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. Last 10 seconds of this first round. And we come to the end of round number one. Let me paint this picture for you. You got to figure out a strategy, and your fighter's down to one eye.
I hope that he read some history books, or he watched a movie named 300. You saw that movie, didn't you? Great movie about where they were outnumbered, and they had to get the terrain right to fight the fight. They had to get into the mountains where the greater forces, the great army, could not be the great army. They could not get in there and battle where they could take advantage of their superior forces.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. Huge right hand gets to him. He's floored. Somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
Butterbean's well off the mark that time. Blocks a shot and then does nicely to work on his own. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. Halfway through round number two. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. Trying to go downstairs, but off target. Scores with the combo to the head. Well placed, straight right hand. Defense can turn into offense. The counter punch by Lewis. Lennox Lewis is committed to that counter punching very early on here in this fight, and that can pay off as the night continues.
Well, it's paying off right now because you see that his opponent now is getting a little worried about letting his hands go, because every time he does, he doesn't find anything, and he finds something coming back at him.
Final 10 seconds of round number 2. Little volume punching to the body there. You see him with the left to the head there? And that's the end of round 2. Well, we've seen this before, a fighter with a bad cut, and sometimes a fighter that now has a much greater sense of urgency.
Yeah, right now, if he was gambling, if he was in a casino, he's rolling the dice. He's hoping to come up with 7.
Takes one, but gets one. Good work by Lewis. He digs in with a left hand to the body. And now you see him scoring well with the right. Butterbean's wrapping up right now against his opponent. You know he needs a breather.
Yeah, and he's smart enough to know it himself.
Butterbean's corner looks like they're creeping up those steps. I think they may want this fight to be over soon.
I think they need to be responsible and understand that.
Solid. This is going to take some guts to get up from this. Once again, he goes down. Butterbean's back up on his feet. Let's see what he has now. Showing you some defense there with the block. He engages in the clinch. A clean, crisp right hand by Lewis. And right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing them.
I think he has a date.
That's a clean, big shot he just scored with. Unbelievable. Just the barrage continues. He's knocked down again.
But his desired heart is just as strong as it was before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The ref is stopping this fight. Lennox Lewis's corner is already celebrating. His opponent unable to beat the count.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockout, your winner, Lennox Lewis.
Teddy, there's a lot of explaining to do here